process home.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
FF episode 968. You know Haley's in the room when the beginning Cafe Anyway song is sung so well. Thank you, Haley.
Thanks.
Mike Matthews here, broadcasting from Cafe Anyway, located somewhere in Podcastro Valley. Mont.
Sure.
Today, it's the return of the much-loved feature Into an Interview, where I talk to the British rock band Loose Fruit Museum.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
You're singing along? Wow. And then Chely Shoehart, Floyd the Floorman, and other
Mike's Daily Podcast.
People. So I finally finished watching the show Warehouse 13, which is a Syfy Channel show that you have never seen. Woo! It lasted 5 years and had a clever, attractive team retrieving magical artifacts and fighting evil people who are mean. It was sort of like an Americanized version of Doctor Who.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Yes, and I'll explain why. And I have a massive crush on Joanne Kelly, whose lips send me over the moon.
Mike's
Last show,
Daily
I mentioned Scarlett Johansson's lips.
Podcast.
So I guess I'm on a lip roll.
Yeah!
Ew, that sounds gross, a lip roll. That's what a lip roll is. No, I'll tell you why. Because Doctor Who has the TARDIS. Warehouse 13 has the warehouse, where it's like a living object.
It's bigger on the inside.
You have these strange gadgets, and Artie walks around with a case full of all these little gadgets, and the Doctor has the sonic screwdriver and his little gadgets in his coat.
Artie has the Mary Poppins bag.
The Mary Poppins bag. Is that the...
I don't know. I have no idea.
It probably is.
I think it is bigger than it appears, though.
There's all these little references to history on both shows, you know.
Yeah. And even, like, fictional history. Like, it's totally possible that he's carrying around the official prop used in the Mary Poppins movie, and it has the properties to carry whatever it wants, you know?
Yeah. This is a good show so far. You want to know why? Because I had to look at the Adobe Audition to make sure we were recording. Yes, we use Adobe Audition. We use some other sound software. And we're recording, yay!
What else are we going to use? There's Adobe Audition, which is great and the industry standard. There's Pro Tools, which I never speak of. There's Audacity, which is for cheap people. And there's Reaper for amateur musicians.
I've never used that.
It's pretty good. It's like Pro Tools.
Is that what your friend, the folk artist, used?
No, I have no idea what he used. He probably used Audacity because it's free.
I want to have him on the show, but what I want to do is, instead of playing the recordings he did, I want to record him live, like at my house.
That's cool. And
have him go, hey, have him have his guitar right by the microphone and go, so tell me a little bit about this song. What's his name?
Tanner,
tell me about your song. Well, this song I wrote because...
He's in Northern Carolina.
Oh, that's going to be a problem then.
Yeah, I only know him over the internet.
Oh, okay. Anyway, talk about your coffee first.
Oh, yeah, so, I get up and I make my morning cup of coffee, and I was blessed by my coffee machine today. It gave me the sweet nectar of the gods, and it was like sex on a beach.
Now, is sex on a beach good because you get the sand in there? It can be a little abrasive.
It's close to water.
Oops, hold on. F8. That's why I keep the Adobe Audition up, so I can hit F8.
No, I had to say that. That's like my favorite joke. But yeah, I could see through my coffee.
I didn't know that was your favorite joke. We learned so much about Haley on today's show.
It's one of my favorite jokes because it catches everyone off guard.
And you have to use the expletive.
Yeah, because that's the only way it works.
So your coffee was good this morning at home?
No, it sucked.
Oh, it sucked.
It's close to water.
Oh, okay. F8 again. Got it. Okay.
That's the joke.
I see. My mind was working trying to remember what the button is that I use to mark things that I have to go back and edit later. And that's why I didn't process the punchline. All right. Now, anything else? Because I have a list here of things.
I found a guitar.
Topics. You found a guitar?
Yep.
Explain.
It was on the side of the road on the ground.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Where do you live? Like Guitar Town?
No.
Guitar Town.
It was on the ground, and I picked it up, and it was one of those, like, small kids starter guitars.
Oh, still, you can play it.
Yeah, I did. I picked it up, and I strummed it, and it was like, and then I tuned it a little bit, and it was like, bling.
And did you, so you're gonna play it at home and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You're gonna write songs on it?
Maybe not. I can almost play Free Fallin' and Wish You Were Here.
She's a good girl. Wish You. Oh, bling, Pink Floyd.
Bling, bling, bling. And dun dun boom.
Dun 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 dun. Now, I want to tell you that I love radio.
I know.
I love radio very much. I thought I could get away from it in 2008 when my career in Alabama at the end of the year ended at the radio station there horribly. And I was like, I hate radio. So I got out of it for a number of years, and it pulled me back in like that Godfather thing. And I do like it a lot.
Hear that, our bosses?
And I've enjoyed meeting really cool people. You, for example.
Yeah.
The coolest.
I know.
I'm going to cry right now. No, but some people I meet in this business, and actually, and I'm not going to name names.
Because he's listening?
Probably. But, oh my God, this guy talked his freaking mouth off yesterday because I see him at my other job, and I've known him a long time. And you know what? If you're listening right now, which you're probably not, bless your heart. But come on. There's so many things that he was saying that were like, I was like kind of afterwards going, no. That's not possible what he's saying.
No. Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but we know a lot of people like that in the business that can be a little bit, I don't know, they warp reality to suit their needs because it's radio.
Because it's radio.
I mean, like, we're in a restaurant right now, and we've warped reality to suit our needs because a restaurant that serves croissants. Delicious croissants, yummy. But that was... What was I going to say about that?
I don't know.
All right, next topic. Let's see, we did Warehouse 13. Oh, Doctor Who. I know you don't watch it because you hate Stephen Moffat, but they had Osgood back, which was awesome because I thought Osgood was dead, and they brought her back.
Well, you said that they were going to do that, right?
Yeah, there was hints of that. She has this one conversation with the doctor as they're walking down a hallway. The whole world is, Armageddon per usual. And she says to him, "What's your name?" And he goes, "Oh, I can't tell you my name." She's like, "Come on, we got to know each other's first names." So he goes, "My name is Basil." So my dog is named after the doctor.
I guess so.
But I think it was just a joke because everyone in England's named Basil, apparently. It's a pretty
good name. And
then her name is like Petra something, Petarava or something. But anyway,
Petrovsky, comrade.
I guess kind of Russian sounding. But here's what was really good about that episode. So every episode so far has been a two-parter on the new season.
That's kind of annoying.
And I haven't seen the new ones. I think there was 2 new ones since this Osgood one. But there is a fantastic speech Peter Capaldi does that blew me away. It was so well done. It was all about, because there's sort of a terrorist sect going on, and then I'm watching that. I'm watching this on Friday night when everything's going on in Paris too. And the next day I was like, what? Because I didn't find out about it till Saturday morning, because I wasn't watching on the internet or anything. I was just
because our holes live in buckets, our heads live in buckets.
Our heads, we have bucket heads.
Yes,
a bucket.
No, we are in Podcaster Valley, not Colma.
Where's what? Because we're explain.
Colma, the city. south of San Francisco.
Right.
Was a Buckethead album.
Oh!
Also, kind of dark humor, because that's like the city of the dead. Until fairly recently.
Colma.
Because
that's where they buried everybody.
Everyone. Because you're not allowed to have cemeteries in San Francisco.
There is just 1 or 2 cemeteries, and they are affiliated with missions.
Yes.
And they're still allowed.
Yes.
But, yeah.
But otherwise than that, you're not allowed to have any new ones.
Everyone was exhumed, basically, and put into Colma, is what I heard.
Yeah, so there's still more people dead in Colma than live in Colma.
Weird.
And Buckethead wrote a beautiful album, all like instrumental, like
that's the guitarist guy, right?
Yeah, he's the guitarist guy.
And that's
one of the songs.
Oh,
well, he not originally by him, but yeah. But he did. It's just slowed down instrumental metal rock, and it's beautiful. And he wrote it as a gift to his mother, who had cancer in the hospital. So he wrote he wrote an entire album and named it after a city of the dead. Gave it to his mom, who was dying.
Oh my gosh!
So that was.
I never knew this side of Buckethead. Wow.
Dark humor. Apparently, his mom survived, I think.
Oh, well, that has a happy ending.
I guess so. His mom's probably dead now. That was a while back.
Oh, yeah. Now there's a sad ending.
Mm-hmm. This is a wild roller coaster of emotions here on Mike's Daily Podcast.
Oh my gosh, which brings me to Downton Abbey. The episode from last weekend. Oh my gosh, I watched it last night. Haley, I was spent after watching it. I was quite racked. I was ridden hard. No, none of these are working for me, these words. I felt really exhausted. Anyway, it was Downton Abbey. A lot of things are going on because they're wrapping up the whole show. But anyway, so great speeches on that one last night on Downton Abbey, and then the Doctor Who, Peter Capaldi is yelling at this Zygon who's taking over the world, and there's this thing. Are you videoing me now? Is this the deal?
Exclusive video of the recording of Mike's Daily Podcast.
So
not gonna be posted.
Oh. And then what's the point?
My own amusement. Why do you ask?
So anyway, Peter Capaldi, excellent actor. Now we move on to an actress by the name of Ariel Winter of the TV show Modern Family. She is doing a lot of having to yell at people on Twitter because she'll post a picture of herself in a bikini, which is what I will often do.
Yeah.
And then idiots say things like, "Oh, you have your body is ugly." Because didn't she get a breast reduction or something?
Which one are we talking about?
The young. She's the one that always wears glasses on the show. She's like the smart young kid.
She's a smart young. Okay. I don't know if it makes sense.
But she's had a tough childhood in real life because, like, her mom, I think she had to sue her mom or something. Mm-hmm. She had, like, one of these, what do you call them, star moms.
Yeah, those are the worst.
Like the Honey Boo Boo or people. Mm-hmm. So anyway, that crossed off my topic about Ariel Winter. Did you want to chime in about Ariel Winter?
Stop making cruddy comments to people on the internet.
Body shaming.
Stop it!
Body shaming bad. Which I don't understand. Anyway. Oh.
If you don't have anything nice to say.
Yeah.
Scream into a bag.
That's wonderful advice. Mm-hmm. Then on Friday...
You just write that down.
I have a pen and paper. I write it. Scream into a bag. I won't be doing a podcast anymore. I'll just be screaming into a bag. Mm-hmm. And I recorded an interview on Friday, and oh my gosh, Haley, I was using Adobe Audition, and I have the guest on, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to hit record. I could not get the thing to record. I had to go into settings and look at wave mappers and all kinds of things. Luckily, this gal that I was recording was from Alabama and super polite, nice, and accommodating.
Well, here in Alabama, things are a bit slower. So I don't mind if I have to wait around.
Did you hear the governor of Alabama when he heard that Obama is going to have like 1,000 Syrians come in?
Alabama.
He said, "Not in Alabama. No Syrians in Alabama." He's going to block any immigrants coming in. Because he's the governor of Alabama and he can do that.
It sucks.
But that was, what did you think of this whole Paris thing? That was... What do you think of the... I totally went radio DJ talk show host there just now. Sorry.
It's a tragedy. It is a tragedy that these things happen.
A nightclub. Oddly enough, it was death metal. Because they were the Eagles of death metal.
It was the Eagles of death metal. You're right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
And 100...
So that was like...
100 people got killed. And then... That's not death metal.
It's Eagles of death metal. They're not a death metal band.
They're not?
No.
Well, what are they?
They're a electronic band.
What? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think that's just horrific that someone would go into a place, because I love music, you love music. Can you imagine someone walking in and just killing everybody? It's so sad.
Unfortunately, it's a millennial thing, because we grow up, ever since 9/11, our entire life has been this bombing, this death, that mass shooting, that war. Everything bad and horrific that's happened worldwide has happened in our childhood in the recent years. We have grown up on this, and so when I look at the Paris attacks, I see lives lost. I see a travesty. But I see so many other incidents happening around the world, even on the same day, that are ignored, and I see backlash. I see people looking at Paris and saying, well, that means that these people are evil. That means we're no longer gonna like this religion. We're gonna fight back against this. I see these attacks used, no matter where they are, as an excuse, as a way to push an agenda, in so many different ways. So, as much as, yes, it is a travesty, and yes, it's horrible that these people lost their lives, I get so frustrated from these attacks for so many other different reasons. And if I'm serious about it, I will lose my freaking mind. So I have to... It's a generation thing, 100%. I have to keep it light.
It's interesting because the whole thing that you were just saying about like the using this to retaliate and bomb another, that's kind of what in this Peter Capaldi speech he was talking about, how we are like just petulant children. We're just angry, and that's what war is all about, is screaming little kids, just I want it my way, type thing.
War never changes.
I'm still pissed at ISIS though.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So you grew up ever since 9/11, all this horrible stuff going on, and so you've created a bubble of humor around you to kind of fend off all the crazy, scary things.
Yeah.
And I guess me growing up, there was also terrorist things,
of course.
But it was sort of, you as an American, you get into the whole mindset of, oh, it's over there,
right?
It's on a other continent,
right? And so when it comes over here, as it has later in your lifetime, it has a deeper impact. But where as soon as I started critically thinking at just about that age, that's when 9/11 happened, and I am conscious that like either it's on our soil, it's on our allies' soil, or we're causing it.
And then you have Trump that says, keep everyone out and give everyone guns.
Get everyone guns. I'm Donald Trump. I sound like the oldest person in this election, even though I'm not.
We're going to both vote for him. On a lighter note...
See?
I made chicken last night.
Nice.
It was good. Chicken.
Was it Dijon chicken?
No, how do you make that?
Dijon chicken is chicken breasts, and then with a mix of spices and mustard, you dip that in there, and then you coat it in cornflakes. And you bake it. And it is delicious.
That sounds great. Oh, look who just walked in.
Hello, my Matthews. It's Chely Shoehart, the chef supervisor. I want to make that chicken. It sounds so good.
You should. It's like my favorite meal.
Ariel Winter is like so pretty. Why would anyone say anything bad about her?
It's true.
Oh my god, I don't know why. I'm gonna go eat a smoothie.
Have fun.
Do you eat smoothies or do you suck on smoothies?
It depends on how thick they are.
That's true. Look who else just walked in. Oh my, this is Floyd the Floorman! And this is John Deere, the engineer. Hello, Haley.
Floyd.
Yeah!
So if you're the floor man, right?
I'm the floor man!
Does that mean your superpower is transforming into a floor?
No! I wish I did, though! I would love to turn into a floor and then people could walk on me!
Well, they can do that anyway, but don't let them. Be a strong person. Be your own man.
I think walking on me would be fun! Walk on Floyd!
Walk on Floyd.
That
sounds like a band name.
That does.
That sounds like a 90s ska punk band.
We're Walk on Floyd!
Hey,
John Deere, do you like ska? It's okay. He's sounding more and more like Harrison Ford. I hate Wookiees. All right. Then why don't we say the website? Oh, because I'm sure we had such a controversial podcast today. People are going to want to write and give their comments. So email me
and say nasty things.
Yeah. We love that. So email us, mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com, or you can comment on the Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, whatever, Facebook, Tumblr.
Automatic.
That's it, all those places. And we read your comments in the section, emails from email, and your comment not so comments.
If
and there's
remember.
And there's the website, mikesdailypodcast.com. Did someone comment recently?
I don't know. I haven't checked lately.
You said the thing to me about walking on the moon by police. Mm-hmm. That you like that.
I didn't see. I don't know. I didn't see.
And if you're going to buy anything on Amazon, help us out by going through the Amazon link at mikesdailypodcast.com. It'll take you to Amazon. You can buy stuff, and then we get a little something.
Yeah. You should check that, because I bought something, but I don't know exactly how it works, so I need to know, like...
If it registered?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
Thanks.
And then finally, there's the PayPal if you'd like to help with us to donate and become an Inglorious Mike's Daily Podcaster. And if you really enjoyed Haley's joke earlier, yes, please let it. And you'll get a special greeting from all the cafe characters.
Yes. No, not if you really enjoyed my joke. If you donate.
If you donate, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, now the band Loose Fruit Museum. I have to say ahead of time that there's a lot of editing in this interview. We both had Skype. We both had cameras on, so they could see me, I could see them, and it was a strange talk. So let's listen to it now and hear some of their
reasons. Into strange talk.
Into an interview.
Sorry, mate, rock and roll. We've just been rocking.
It took an expert.
It's hard, yeah.
We've joined our hands across the water.
Hey! Look at this technology. Can we just do it quick? So this is our space that we've just been recording in, rehearsing in.
Very nice. Wow. Wait, what is that? It's like a burgundy or the reddish color.
Let me just show you
It's all reddish.
So this is Connell's. This is Connell. He owns the studios that we're rehearsing in.
Oh.
So
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to, Durian? I'm talking to Mike Matthews. It's a very important podcaster in the States.
Literally. Thank you very much.
Have you seen this? Our sales have already gone up. Can you imagine that? It's amazing. But anyway, so Connell has chosen the curtains. You know,
they've hit the roof. So many sales.
We have to stop, I think.
You have clouds on your ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I want to rehearse there. That's an amazing space.
All you have to do is come over here.
Mike, I think if you come over, I think he'll give you very good rates.
Yay! I just have to figure out how to play an instrument.
So you're in Castro Valley, yeah? Where's Castro Valley? How close to LA are you?
I am 8 hours from LA, but I'm only 40 minutes from San Francisco.
Right. Okay. It's big on the West Coast, isn't it? It's,
Yeah, it's crazy big. But you guys are in England, in London?
Yes. Yeah.
And introduce everybody. So
I'm Phil. I'm the keyboard player.
Oh, Phil. Oh, okay. Hi, Phil.
I'm Connell.
That's
Sorry,
Connell.
this is Connell.
Hello.
Oh, you see, you need to be very careful with the camera work. But
I'm Tony.
Tony's the drummer.
Tony the drummer.
I'm Ali.
And you guys have been rehearsing already tonight?
Yeah. Yes.
Gentlemen, why have we been rehearsing? Because we have a gig
on Friday.
So if any of the people in the States are coming down to Horton, 5 bells in Horton,
we're there. That's where we're
Mike, there's an interesting story about Horton, though.
Oh, tell me.
And we did bump into a couple of American women that were over there completely randomly.
Oh, nice.
Where John Milton, who wrote Paradise Lost, all about hell.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
where he lived for a while. And I mentioned it to that woman, and she almost had a fit. She went, oh my, and sometimes there's a famous person here, they put a blue plaque up where they used to live.
Yeah.
And there's a blue plaque there, and she went out to see it, and it made her holiday, apparently. It's completely random.
I think it's so amazing because here our history starts around, 1776? And then your history goes back so far.
I was going to back to Muppets with stones.
Yeah. I saw that movie. That was good.
Muppets with stones.
Dark Crystal? No. Fraggle Rock? One of those.
Yeah,
Fraggle Rock. Very good.
I think that was an American history, wasn't it? Of the caveman, some of that. Yes.
Mike, we do a cover of the Fraggle Rock theme tune. You know that, yes?
No.
No, we don't.
So I just wanted to ask you guys. Well, I heard Somersault and I love that song. Tell me what's your latest project that you're doing a gig in Horton, but
Thanks for the shout out. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
In Horton.
Just playing and enjoying it. We've got some nice places that like us to have us back, so we go and do that and have a crazy night with drunken fueled idiots. It's brilliant.
Oh, what a fun life.
Connell, what is Somersaults about?
We didn't ask. He hasn't asked me.
I'm asking.
About everything again. It's about bullies.
Bullies.
And there's small little men in cages, and that's just just pathetic little.
How was that song created? Like, who came up with the guitar riffs and all that?
Well,
stuff?
there's a kind of, I think, a basic sort of rage, and then everyone else goes, oh yes, we'll do that, and that's kind of how it forms.
Oh, okay. You work together?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's total combined. It wouldn't happen if it wasn't for all of us.
How long do you rehearse for? I keep coming back to your rehearsal space, but I'm seeing it behind you guys, and it's so nice.
Oh, it's really cool. We've got a four-way monitor system.
Look at that. And so it's all sound reinforced, or?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, we don't annoy anyone.
It looks like you got big, thick futons on the walls.
Curtains.
Oh, okay.
Pull back to reveal other curtains. More cloud, more sky, more clouds.
Actually, no, Mike. We need to shout out. So this is Connell's business. So this is Bush Studios.
Oh.
In London. So this is Connell's studios. Bush Studios. There are lots of famous people come down there. Oh, more clouds. Sorry, Mike. More clouds.
It's all about the curtain, and you got clouds. How cool is that?
Who came up with the clouds, Connell?
Well, actually, that was my wife.
Oh.
She loves a bit of interior design, and she did these clouds. I went, oh, that's quite cool. So I got clouds.
It's perfect. It's called Bush Studios.
Yes.
Is that named after our president that was so good over here in America, George W. Bush?
It's calamitous that it could ever be even associated with that. But no, it's Shepherd's Bush.
Shepherd's Bush. Yes, I've heard of that.
So Bush Studios, and if you look at the logo, there's wonderful connotations about what Bush. You know what? Actually, as well as an album, you should send you a T-shirt. This is
Oh, that's
These are
nice. Look at that. It says "Taste the Bush."
Have you ever tasted the bush?
In Edwardian script.
The bushes seem to. It's taken a bit of a back. What's the word I'm looking for? It's taken a step back, hasn't it? But I think it's coming back strong. The bush. Actually, that's a good point. You're going to have, if you had a choice between voting between Hillary and who was it, Donald Trump? Who would you go for?
What's it with Americans? We love our dynasties. We like that.
You fabulously wonderful democratic nation.
We love the Jeb Bush and the George W. But Jeb isn't doing so well right now. He's way behind.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Who knows? Whatever's whatever, isn't it? At the moment, everyone's just saying everything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's all right now, and our first primary is until February, so all of this is much ado about nothing, if you will.
Very, very good. Bring it back over here. Very good, because we haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
I was going to play somersaults first on the show, and I'm talking with Loose Fruit Museum on Mike's Daily Podcast.
Yeah, put somersaults on.
Loose Fruit Museum. We'll have the finale of our interview tomorrow as we go outside a cafe anyway, where we're bringing Mike's Daily Podcast somewhere in Podcaster Valley.
And here's today's podcast picture.
And the podcast picture is of Loose Fruit Museum.
Wow.
Rocking it out.
Rocking.
Now, Haley, we've come to the end of the show.
This is the end. Boom, boom, boom.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
The end, my friend.
Did you hear when Kevin was on?
Yes.
All right, as we let the air out of Haley. Next show, the finale of the Loose Fruit Museum. Haley scratching Haley's ear. And we will hear from Benita, the Disgruntled Fiddle Player, and the Brewmaster.
Do you have a joke to finish it off?
This smoothie was delicious.
Yeah, what kind of a smoothie was it?
It was rum.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at mikesdailypodcast.com. Email Mike now at mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye.